How's it? Ed Sugimoto here. Today we're going to talk to Major League Baseball pitching sensation and local boy Jerome Williams. Let's check it out. Sign me up. Hey Jerome, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Did you do anything fun for your birthday?
Well, not yet. I mean,
Still early.
it's still early in the morning. Actually, I'm gonna go see my mom. My mom stay up in down Kaneohe side.
Okay.
I'm gonna see my mom today. And I always do that every year on my birthday. Go see my mother.
Not many people know this, but you're part Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Your favorite Hawaiian word?
The kind.
That's a good one. And what about your favorite phrase in Pidgin?
It's explicit, so I cannot say it.
Oh yeah?
But now most of my friends, we always talk, and there's a lot of explicit stuff in it. But sometimes I get to a point where I use it a lot up in the mainland, and guys don't understand, so I try not to say nothing. But,
you can actually use it.
Yeah, I can't actually use it at all. So, but like I say, I have it. It's explicit, so I can't really say on air.
No worries, no worries. In somewhat bittersweet news, the Angels decided not to tender your contract yesterday, making you a free agent. Your agent, Larry O'Brien, has been quoted though as saying that it could be a blessing in disguise, because you could start for a number of other teams. What are your current thoughts on that, and have you given any thought to a team you might want to pitch for?
I think it's a good thing for me. The years I was with the Angels, I was a swingman. I was in the bullpen and starting, but I really wanted to stay with the Angels. I mean, I just bought a home there, and like how you said, it is bittersweet. I felt like I had a new beginning with them, and right now it's just a waiting process. I'm a free agent now, so I mean, there's a lot of teams I really want to go to. First of all, I want to stay on the West Coast, closer to home, closer to my family. Also, too, I want to be in a place where I can have spring training in Arizona. I really don't like to go all the way down to Florida. And,
Right.
It's a long haul all the way out there, and the travel for the games and all that stuff. I mean, your closest trip is 2 hours, and that's the longest trip in Arizona. So I just want to try and be closer to Arizona and closer to home.
You had a lot of twists and turns in your baseball career, taking you all over the world, including stints in Puerto Rico and Taiwan.
Yeah.
Any point did you ever feel like giving up?
I want to say probably 2008. 2007 I was with the Nationals, and in 2008 I couldn't find a job. I couldn't find a job anywhere. So I played independent ball, and the year I played independent ball, I thought I wasn't gonna make it back at all. But my wife and kids and my family, they always supported me. So that year I got picked up, and then I went to Puerto Rico to play winter ball. I got picked up by Oakland, and then that next year I went to Taiwan. And then I went up and down. I mean, playing from like I said, Taiwan, Puerto Rico for winter ball, Venezuela for winter ball, Mexico for winter ball. So I've been all over the place just to try and get back where I needed to be. And fortunately, I got picked up by the Angels when I was in independent ball in 2011.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't give up, because you had somewhat of a renaissance in your career.
Exactly.
Can you attribute that?
All that hard work, everything that I've been through, it made me stronger.
For those who don't know, you wear a pink glove when you pitch. Can you talk a little bit about what that represents to you, for those who don't know?
When I first got drafted, my mom was alive. And then in 2001, my mom passed away of breast cancer. So at that time, I wanted to honor her and wear a puka shell necklace, because she actually gave it to me. But as the years went on, then I got bigger and the necklace got smaller. So it broke.
Muscles.
Yeah, so it broke. But in 2010, when I was in Taiwan, I was on a trip out there, and I was real flashy with gloves out there. They're real flashy with it. And the first time I went to a store, I seen a pink glove, and I told myself I was gonna get one. So that next year, 2011, would have been 10 years.
Okay.
And I just wanted to pay tribute to my mom, so I wore a pink glove, and that's what the pink glove represents. It represents my mother, who passed away of breast cancer, and I wear it every day on the mound. The first glove I had, I brought to the big leagues. I still have it. I don't use it anymore because I got another contract with the actual
Taiwan baseball.
In Taiwan, Woods,
Okay.
and they gave me a contract.
Wow.
I'm the first.
Awesome.
I'm the first
Sponsored athlete.
non-Taiwanese player
Okay.
to sponsor their gloves in the major leagues, and I'm pretty thankful for that. And just by using the pink glove, it shows awareness of breast cancer. I know people know that MLB, they do breast cancer days,
Right.
but
Right.
breast cancer day is every day for me.
Do you think you're gonna start a trend with other pitchers?
Well, if that trend starts, I'm the original
Right,
guy
right.
to do it. So hopefully I can get recognized for that first,
Right,
and
right.
then people can do it.
Right. So your moniker on Twitter, Instagram is Pink Puka 57. You mentioned the glove and the puka shell. Is that kind of
Yeah.
how it came from?
That's how it came about. In the beginning when I first got called up, like I said, I wore the puka shell necklace, and a couple of the guys on the team used to call me. That used to be my nickname,
Oh, yeah.
Puka. So that's how they knew me as. And then once I found out, once I had all the pink glove and everything, and then my number, I was like, you know what, Miles, just put all those three together and make it just one.
Right. You're known for that.
Yep.
What's your typical day like back here on the island?
It depends. I know my wife and kids, they've been here a lot, so we try and hit up some places to go eat, like the stuff that we don't have up in California. The first day I arrived, I went straight to Jackie's Diner in Waimalu, and then last night I took my wife to Shiro's in Ava. The other day I went to Highway Inn, and Highway Inn, I used to live right across the street from there.
Okay.
So we just try and hit up the places that we can't get out in California, and then also too, just trying to spend time with family and friends.
Right.
Usually on the weekends or even during the week, most of my friends they come to the house, or I actually go to them. They play softball at Wapao Rec Center,
Okay.
or at Corps, and they ask me sometimes if I want to go play with them, and I play with them,
Oh, yeah?
I actually try and give back to the guys that actually gave back to me,
Right.
so that's the true friends that I want to see, and that's the true friends I want to hang out with. Sometimes I'll go and see one of my good friends, Bubba from Rebel Soldiers.
Okay.
They were born and raised in Waipawa, and I remember them when they were little kids, and I always try to support them. The other night I went to Republic to support Molly and Jordan T.
Okay.
So I met those guys too. So I just want to try and support anybody that's from Hawaii that's doing well, and also too my family and friends.
What are your favorite non-baseball related hobbies?
For some odd reason, everybody looks at me and they don't think electronics, but I'm an electronic freak. Right now, I have my kids all on the electronics.
Okay.
My 4-year-old knows how to use an iPad from left to right.
Oh wow.
and actually he knows how to do Minecraft. And I'm like, I don't even know how to do Minecraft. So got my kids doing Minecraft. I love computers. I love music. I like anything with any electronical type of things. Sometimes I like to do my car, speakers. And,
Oh wow. Okay.
like integrate my iPod into it. So I'm really big into that. And then also too, I like to play basketball, but I can't play basketball because I'm under contract.
Okay.
And my wife is like, you don't need to play basketball right now because you're a free agent. If you get hurt, and then next thing you know, you can't play.
Right. True.
I'm kind of pissed off about that, but
Wife knows best.
That's the type of cardio I like to do. But
Right.
I know how basketball is here, especially outside,
Yeah.
and especially of what I am. People will probably want to try and hurt me. So.
Right. You mentioned your iPod. What's on your iPod right now? Some of your favorites?
It goes from electronics to dubstep to reggae to Hawaiian music, hip hop, R&B, rock, country. Everything. I just looked at my computer because I put a 1 terabyte hard drive inside my computer.
Holy cow.
And right now on my iTunes I have 316 gigs of music.
Holy smokes.
So it's equivalent to almost 55,000 songs.
Oh my god.
So I have all of that on my computer, and I showed my dad, and my dad was like, "Why the hell you need all that music? You don't need to listen to it." Like, no, trust me, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
But it's cool, you know, to have, you know, those type of music, because maybe one day you just want to try and browse through and be like, oh, dang, I used to watch that. I used to listen to that when I was in high school.
Yeah,
you
brings
know?
back memories, huh?
Yep.
You mentioned Jordan T. And
Yeah.
Those some of your favorite Hawaiian bands?
You know, Jordan T, Maoli, who else you got? You got Iration, you know, of course Rebel. You know, some of the newer stuff I really don't listen to, because, you know, we don't have that access up in the mainland for it. But when I do come down, I always try and help them out, try and listen to it. I'm really an old school guy with the Hawaiian music. You know, I can go back to 90 Vibes, go down to like Kapena, and, you know, Hui Ohana. I mean, Hui Ohana is one of my favorites, because, you know, that's what my mom used to dance to.
Oh wow.
She used to dance hula, and there's one song I always listen to when I feel down and out, and it was a song that my mom used to dance to. It's called Sweet Lei Moki Hana.
Okay.
And actually I listened to that song on my first win in the major leagues after I came out of the game, because you know, it soothes me and it always reminds me of my mother.
You're only one of a handful of Hawaii-bred baseball players in the major leagues, so the fraternity is pretty tight, I'm assuming. How often do you get to chat with people like Vic and Brandon League and Colton Wong?
You know, it's kind of hard to talk to, you know, Brandon and Colton, because, you know, they're in the National League at that time.
Okay.
You know, I play Vic, you know, twice a year. You know, I play him one time in Boston, one time at home in Anaheim. But you know, whenever I get a chance, I always want to try and reach out to them. When Kurt and Keela was in Oakland, I talked to them almost every time, because they're in the same division.
Right.
You know, and it's a funny story, because, you know, every time I talk to them, pigeon comes out. So one of the guys on the team, LaTroy Hawkins, actually came up to me and was like, Jerome, are you from Hawaii? I'm like, yes. I was like, well, I want you to talk to, you know, Keela and Kurt.
Translate.
You know, right now. I want you to talk to them right now, just like how you talk back at home. Well, okay. So we started talking, and he kind of actually stopped me. And he's like, Jerome, I don't understand what you said, but from what you did say, I know you're from Hawaii. I'm like, okay, I told you guys that, because everybody thinks, you know, I'm black, but, you know, they don't believe that I'm from Hawaii. I mean, I was born and raised here, born and raised in Wapau, so everybody don't believe that. But, you know, like getting back to what you said about all the guys, I mean, yeah, it's a tight fraternity, and we always want to try and you know, see each other, or try and talk to each other, or give each other information. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys was reading it on my Twitter when we had the World Series. I mean, you never found that. That's the first time ever you had two Hawaii guys in the World Series playing against each other. So, you know, I was pulling for Vic, because me and Vic, you know, we got drafted with each other, and I knew Vic for a long time. Colton
didn't play that much anyway.
Yeah,
right?
well, he did play a couple times, and a couple times he did good, and then one time he did bad. But you know what? At least he had the opportunity to get there. I mean,
Good
I never got an opportunity to get there. I've been playing for him since I was my first year was in 03. So, you know, I'm happy for them for them getting there, and especially for Colton. I mean, he's gonna have the opportunity to put a second now with the Cardinals. Hopefully he can shine and do well too.
Finally, do you have a word for your fans out there?
Oh man, fans,
supporters.
Shoot. I know you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You know, at PinkPuka57. Thanks for all the support you guys have done for me. You know, I always want to try and give back to Hawaii any way I can. And you know, this is one of the ways I want to give back. You know, saying thank you to you guys. You know, it's been a long road for me, and I know you guys know my story. And every time I come back, I always want to try and do something for Hawaii. And you know, this is my way of saying thank you. Thank you to, you know, everybody. Just keep supporting me, and you know, just follow me. Like I said, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at PinkPuka57. And aloha. Thank you.